Hello everybody, and thank you for watching my video. Today I'm going to be doing a video on fighting Lady Yunaleska. This battle here, if you've never fought her, can be a little tricky, but it's very easy if you prepare a little bit ahead of time. My goal of this video is to show you how I set up and fight her. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to your armor to be able to survive this fight. Up to this point, your armor hasn't really played a major part in playing this game, but with this battle, you're going to need to customize some gear. Now, my setup, I'm going to show you exactly how I go against her. The three main characters that will be fighting her is going to be Titus, Arn, and Yuna. The other four, I'm just going to send in there at the beginning of the battle, and they're just going to use some major skills or abilities, just something to get some AP. But the main characters that'll be doing the fighting is going to be those three: Titus and Iron and Yuna. Now, as far as the gear goes, like I said, the first four characters, I'm not too concerned about what they have on. What I want to focus on is these three here. I'm going to go over what kind of gear I've got and how I've improved it. Now, there's three items you're going to need for this fight before you fight her, and it's going to be, you're going to need a far plane wind. You're going to need 60 of those. You're going to need 60 remedies, and you're going to need some candles of life. You're going to need about 30 of those. And when you get those, you're going to be able to create these armors that have zombie proof, auto med, and death proof. The three characters that will be fighting, I've got an armor that has 3 open slots, and that's what I'm going to be using to customize. If you fought up to the point of Xanakin, monsters you've fought have dropped these items, so you should be able to get them fairly easy. I suggest to anybody, don't throw away your items once you get them. Recognize this place. This is where you start. Okay, the first item we're going to work on is called the Far Plane Wind. When you visit the Comlands, you'll run into this guy, and he sells these weapons. These weapons are made that when you equip them and you go into battle, instead of just killing a monster after you've defeated them, you'll actually capture them. What you want to do is I buy Titus, Arn, and Waka those weapons. And what you need to do is go out into the Comlands and kill one of each one of these monsters. You can kill more than one, but you don't have to, to get the items we need, you have to kill one of each one. Later on, you'll want to try and go back and get 10 of each one, but right now, you just want to focus on just getting one. So we're going to go out and kill some monsters. Well, that was quick. So anyway, when you get one of each monster, you come back, talk to this guy, and after you talk to him, he will give you 64 far plane winds. That is the exact number you need to modify your armor. Now, only one character needs this modification, so if you get these 60 far plane winds, hang on to them. Now, should you have maybe gotten them and thrown them away or sold them and didn't know what they were for, or if you would just like to get some more far plane winds, I'm going to show you another way to do it. You're going to go over here down to this valley where the Cave of the Stolen Faith is. If you've gotten your Yojimbo already, you know where I'm heading. Now, when you get down here, you don't have to go into the cave. You just got to run around outside the cave a little bit. You're going to get into a fight with I can't even pronounce this monster's name, and I'm not going to try. So you just run around here, and there we go. And you'll come across these guys. Now, in order to get the fire plane wins from them, you'll have to bribe them. Riku, if you've leveled her enough, she should have the bribe ability. So you go down and use bribe. You're going to need 174,000 gil. These things aren't cheap. Now, when you ever use the bribe, sometimes it'll miss. If this happens, all you have to do is go around till it's her turn again, use bribe again. This time only use 1 gil and you will get the item. So as you see, you've bribed your monster, and the only thing is he only gives you about 20 of these things. I got 22, so it means you're going to have to do that 3 times, 2 more times, and it's going to cost you somewhere around 600,000 to get this item. I would suggest holding on to those ones you get when you get the Comlands. Alright, we got our 60 fire plane ones. So what we're going to do now is modify the first gear. Now, these are the 3 pieces of armor that I've collected, along the way, and that mine is the Tetra brace. I had to go and I bought that for this video, but you do get drops from monsters as you go into battles from the Comlands to Zanuck, and you'll get drops that monsters that'll drop gear that has slots open on them. This one has 3 open slots, and that's the one I'm going to put the death proof on with the far plane winds. As you see, it's going to take 60 of them. You only need 1 of your 3 characters to have this ability, so you won't have to go out and farm a bunch of those far plane winds. Okay, we're going to move on now, and we're going to get our next items. Alright, next item we need are remedies. In order to get remedies, on your way to Zanuck, and you can either bribe these guys here, which they're called Grats. It's going to cost you about 60 or 80, I think 80,000 gil to bribe these, and you'll get 30 of them. So you'll have to do it a couple times. And if you don't have a lot of money at this point in the game, then there's another way to do it. It just takes a little longer. You'll have to steal them from Mangoras, which I'm going to show you here in just a minute. Now, if you're poor like I was and you don't have a lot of money to spend on bribes, the way I got the remedies I needed was to come to this place, and you're going to run into these Mangoras. They're not as bad as Marlboros, but they can be a difficult fight. And what you want to do is you want to use your mug or steal ability, and you'll be able to steal remedies off of them. Usually they can get anywhere from 2 to 4 per fight, so you're going to have to kill a few of these. If you're collecting monsters for the arena, you'll be able to do that as well. So you're going to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone on this. So you have to do this a few times. So far, I've only gotten a couple of them. So, like I said, this is time consuming and it might take a bit, but it's worth it.
It's over.
Okay, after you've gotten your 60 remedies, you want to go ahead and modify your 3 pieces of gear. And it's going to take 20 remedies to get the effect that we need, and what we're looking for is auto med. This will play a key part in an early battle. It'll save you a lot of time when you're fighting Yunaleska. She counterattacks with status effects every time you hit her, and auto med will counteract that. After you get automed on all three of your pieces of armor, we're going to move to the next area and get our next item. We're inside the Xanarkin ruins, and if you're familiar with this place, you're going to run across these zombie monks. Now the mechanized monster, you can just kill it off, but what you want to do is steal or mug the zombies, the fallen monks, and they will drop. You can usually steal or mug 2 candles of life per monster, so you should be able to get these fairly quick. You're only going to need 30 of them to modify all 3 pieces of gear. It takes 10 candles of life to get the zombie proof for your armor. Zombie proof is a very key and very important part of modifying your armor in this fight that you're going to be facing, because it's a common attack for her.
Farewell. No time to waste. Let's go.
Okay, after you get your 30 candles of life, you want to go ahead and modify your 3 pieces of armor. Now, zombie proof is very important to this battle because Yunaleska will use it a lot. Zombie ward probably would work. I don't like taking chances because it's real aggravating in a battle when 2 of your 3 characters become zombies and you have to cure them and everything. It's a real pain in the butt. So I go ahead and get zombie proof, and it makes the battle so much easier. Okay, with all your gear modified, you're ready to go take her on. Enjoy the rest of the video, and thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.
PlayStation